Hi everyone, this is Allie Wise from Grief and Grace. I am a mama of two twin toddlers, one of which is trying to make an appearance in this video. Two angel babies in heaven and one on the way due Christmas Day. So right now I am about 27 and a half weeks pregnant, a little more than that. And okay, I'm talking about weeks 25 and 26 today. So I've been trying to find some time to record because ideally I would like to record when I have time by myself, but that is very few and far between these days.
Is that okay?
Also, yeah, you can have some in a little bit. Also, this is just my real life, so I'm recording during real life interruptions and all. Okay, Nora, I'm going to be really quickly, okay? Really quick. So I'm talking about weeks 25 and 26. I just want to grab my notes so I can stay on track and make this as just,
I'm down.
short and sweet as possible for all of you. But so we went on a family moon, I'm calling it. So when I was pregnant with the twins, my husband and I went on a baby moon. And this time I'm pregnant with our baby after loss, and I'm due in about a little less than 3 months. So we went on a family moon, which was really sweet, just to spend some time together, away exploring. It's the last time that we're going to be a family of 4. So we just wanted to enjoy this time together. We got to visit some family, which was really nice, who live out of town. We went to Chicago. So they live outside of Chicago. We went to the Chicago Aquarium, which was really fun. The kids loved it. So my twins are 2.5. And honestly, I thought it was a perfect age for them. I mean, I think it's great for kids of all ages, adults too of all ages, but I did think it was good for them at this age. So I'm glad that we went. You never know with some of those things if they're going to enjoy it or not. They absolutely loved it. So I'm really glad that we did that. Unfortunately, we really didn't get to explore much of Chicago otherwise. I did have a whole list of things I wanted to do there, and it wasn't a Chicago trip, so we just couldn't get all of that in, and that's fine. I'm sure we'll be back, especially having family outside of the city. So we did go to Chicago, went to the aquarium. I highly recommend. I'm just looking at my notes. We also went to 2 national parks while we were on our trip. So the first one was Indiana Dunes National Park, and they're known for their sand dunes. They have a really great beach if you're going in the summertime. It's a really, really nice beach there. So you can kind of explore the area, go for a swim, spend the day there. Then after we left Indiana, we headed to Ohio, and we went to the Cincinnati Zoo, and we spent 2 days there. And that, I feel like, especially for this age, because my twins are 2.5, I feel like that was appropriate. I'm glad that we planned it out that way to spend 2 days there. I mean, you could do it all in one day, but yeah, we'll have it in a little bit, okay? But just with like their attention level and the walking, because we left our stroller in the car, so we didn't bring a stroller into the zoo. They were walking and sometimes being carried, but mostly walking, encouraged to walk. And I think doing it that way, we definitely benefited from having 2 days there. So, but that was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend that zoo. Cincinnati Zoo was impressive. And they have botanical gardens throughout it, so lots of beautiful plants and flowers to see too. So then after we went to Cincinnati, we went to Cuyahoga. I'm probably mispronouncing that, which is also a national park. And we didn't get to explore that much because we were it was just passing through on our way home. They have like a waterfall. I guess one of the moms in my mom's group mentioned that it actually is a pretty cool area to explore, especially if you have older kids or if you just go alone with adults. I guess you can like walk through the rocks and things like that. We didn't get to explore that because, again, we have toddlers. So I did think in general it kind of was a little lame compared to other national parks that we've been to. I mean, my husband and I, before we had kids, we were huge into going to national parks. So to go to these two parks, especially Cuyahoga, it was just, not as impressive as some of the other parks that we've been to, but they were on our list. We were trying to get to all the national parks, and it was really special to be able to say we've been there with our kids. So if you're looking for something to do, I mean, it was something that we did, and maybe we'll go back and actually be able to explore it more, either if we go alone or when the kids are a little older. And then on our way home, the last stop was at Presque Isle in Erie, Pennsylvania. So that's on the way to where we live in Buffalo, New York, and we love going to Presque Isle. We go there, we really try to go there once a year. So we were doing that before kids, and then we try to take our twins there every single year, and that's just like a nice tradition we like to do. So we had a lot of fun. I will say that day, so we did get quite a bit of walking in on this trip, but especially Presque Isle, because we did have the stroller with us that time. And we purposely wanted to go for a nice long walk, and I got 20,000 steps in that day, and I haven't gotten anywhere near 20,000 steps in a really long time. So that was nice to be able to move my body more. I know, those are the pumpkins, right? We're gonna cook those, yeah, and make some.
They are very good.
They are very good. So it was nice to move my body more and get all those steps in, but I will say I was feeling it. I was very, very sore after that trip. My butt hurt from all the walking. I'm just looking at my notes. I did experience some symphysis pubis dysfunction, the SPD, that I mentioned that my chiropractor was talking about, and my OB. They both felt that that's something that I've been experiencing, and so I did feel that on the trip, even before the long walk at Presque Isle. Just sleeping got to be a little bit uncomfortable, and just having those spurts of pain. But I will say, even with all of that, I'm glad I got to walk. It was worth it, moving my body more. And honestly, sleeping in a hotel in a comfortable bed, this was the best sleep. I had about 3, we were gone for a full week, and I had about 3 really great nights of sleep on this trip. So I was really happy. I felt pretty well rested getting away. It was very nice to get away. Coming back is always obviously an adjustment, right? Especially when you have your twins, or well, you don't need twins, but you have kids who are used to a routine, and then you break that routine, and now you're trying to get them back on the routine. So we are currently in the midst of all of that. Something else I wrote, so I did have horrible allergies on this trip. Really, really horrible allergies. So as soon as we got back, I did pick up some allergy medication. I haven't needed to take it yet, because actually now my allergies do seem to be kind of going away, and I think the change in weather might help that, and change of seasons, but I picked it up just in case. So that's something. Some insomnia, even though this was the best sleep I've had in a while, I did also have some insomnia here and there. And then I said I had some anxiety and feelings of overwhelm too. I think because I was having the symphysis pubis dysfunction, and just feeling even though, so at the time, on the trip, I was 25, 26 weeks. But as I've said in past videos, you're never in the clear. Being a mom, we know, and as Christians, we know the full effects of the fall. And just because baby seems to be doing well doesn't mean that everything's okay. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen during pregnancy, after pregnancy, years down the road. So not to dwell on all of that, but I think especially being a mom of a grieving mom and going through pregnancy after loss, I'm not the naive mom I was when I was pregnant with my twins. I am a lot more realistic and frankly probably a little pessimistic, but I'm trying to be hopeful. And in general, I really have been, but I did feel some of those feelings of overwhelm and anxiety on the trip. But something exciting that happened is baby is kicking, and my husband and I saw visual movements. I remember we were on our way to dinner one night, and I lifted up my shirt, like to see my belly in the car, and he saw it too, the baby kicking, and it was just so special and so exciting. And so even though I did experience some of that anxiety and overwhelm, I'm also getting really excited. I'm also very close to the 3rd trimester, and I mean, baby's due within the next 3 months. So I think being in this, well, I don't know if you quite call it the home stretch yet, but just being in this season of the pregnancy, I think I'm starting to get very, very excited and be a lot more hopeful. So I think that's really it to update you all on for weeks 25 and 26. I'll be recording week 27 soon. So the song of the week that I've been listening to is called Less Like Me by Zach Williams. I know I've mentioned this. I really like Zach Williams. I would love to see him in concert someday. And then the verse for this week is Philippians chapter 4, verses 4 through 7. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Let your graciousness be known to everyone. The Lord is near. Don't worry about anything, but in everything, through prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. I am praying for you all. I hope that you're having a great day, a great week. I hope you're enjoying the weather. And I would love for you to comment below to let me know how you're doing, how this pregnancy is going for you, all the feelings, all the symptoms, everything. We're in this together. All right, I will talk to you soon. Bye.